Welcome back for more Reddit story videos. Today we have several entitled parent stories for you to enjoy. As always, don't forget to share and like if you enjoy these videos. Without further ado, here we go. EM asked me to trick my sister. It was a family tradition where nephews and niece would visit their aunt and uncle to receive gifts during Christmas morning. Our parents would leave us here with my aunt together with our little cousins. We were around 4, 6 and I was the oldest. During the day, the parents will go out and fetch things they would need to celebrate for the little reunion they would do tonight. Our aunt gave us our presents. Me and the boys each got a toy gun that shoots out rubber corks. It was the time before gadgets exist, so we were quite excited to shoot each other out immediately. So we ran outside. My sister and my other female cousin, the EK, received a doll as gift. Same size, same design. The only difference was my sister has a red hat, EK's has a blue. My sister loved the doll immediately, but EK hated hers. EK made it sure that everyone in the room knows this. She screamed and whined and cried and kept calling her mom, the EM. EM did not join the other parents for preparing, but instead stayed with us together with her EK. EM was really embarrassed by EK's behavior. EM immediately apologized to my aunt and she picked EK up and left the room to calm her down. After playing around for a bit, my aunt called us to eat. We continued to have a feast with her delicious home-cooked meals and desserts in the dining room. After everyone finished with our food, we came back by the fireplace where we left all our toys. My sister can no longer find hers. Instead, the blue doll is sitting where she left hers. She panics. She thought she misplaced hers and asked me to help find her doll. So me and the other boys search around the room, but we can't find it. So we decided to ask my aunt if she saw her doll. Sis, Auntie, I lost my doll. I can't find it. Have you seen it? Wait, let me ask your Aunt EM. I believe she knows where it was. She went to call EM from the room. I took a peek and saw them arguing quietly before EM came out. EM, hey sweetie, I heard you are looking for your doll. Sis, Aunt EM, have you seen Caroline? She already named it the moment she got hold of it. She names all her toys. EM, oh yes, she's just right here sitting on the sofa. EM picked the blue doll and showed it to my sister. We looked at her with confusion. I didn't pay much attention when they opened their gifts a few hours ago, but I do trust my sister. My sister knew by heart it's not her doll. She did not speak. EM, what's the matter? Don't you like it? Aren't you glad that you have a pretty doll? Sis, but she's not Caroline. EM, but she is. You should be grateful for whatever your aunt gave you. Come on, take it. Sister was quiet. She didn't take it. She hid behind my back and tucked my shirt. Me, Aunt EM, I think there must be a mistake. Maybe EK accidentally took the wrong doll? EM pulled me away and whispered to me, come on son, help me out here. Try to convince your sister it was her doll. EK wants the other doll and she'll be causing me a lot of trouble tonight if I take her home without the one she liked. You know her, right? She will not stop bawling her eyes out. Me, but you want me to lie to my sister? EM, it's not lying. Think of it as doing a good deed for your Aunt EM. Will you do it for me please? You're a big boy now and you should know how to handle your little sister. She should know that you're in charge. I stayed quiet. I don't know what to do next. Mom and Dad were not there to help us out. I walked away and take my sister with me. She was really quiet and I clearly feel her trying hard not to cry. Me, Aunt EM said you can't have your doll. EK won't let her go. Sis, what should we do? We can't leave Caroline with her. We decided to tell our aunt about what EM did. Aunt, what? She's always like that since we were kids. EM always gets what she wants among us siblings, and Grandma always favored her because she's the oldest. Me and your mom never got what we wanted. I'm gonna ask her to stop this. Aunt got angry and went to EM. They are having a heated discussion, so they asked EK to leave the room. EK got out very annoyed, stomping her way to the living room. I was with my sister and she's currently holding the blue doll. She's very sad and caressing its hair slowly. Sis, I'm sorry I had to see this. Your mom doesn't mean what she said about you. She's just angry and confused right now. She seems to be comforting the doll as if it was her baby. I feel sad for her, but I'm just a kid, a wimpy kid. We grew up accepting the fact that adults' words are final and unappealable. We can't fight against EM. This was when EK showed up and began screaming. EK, what are you doing with my doll? Get your filthy hands off her. EK grabbed the doll's hair and put it away. My sister won't let go. Stop, you're hurting her. The other boys saw what's happening and they began to cheer. Boys, fight, 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 fight. Me, stop it. Stop or I'm gonna hit you. EK, no you're not. You're not supposed to hit a girl. The other boys grabbed and stopped me. Cousin 1, hey, she's right. You know how scary her mom is. Cousin 2, she's gonna punish all of us if she finds out. EK laughs, wimps. I don't know what to do anymore, so I just ran to get the adults. But I can hear the screaming inside the room too. Aunt and EM are in the middle of an argument. I knocked. Me. Aunt EM? Go away, you are not supposed to interrupt adult talk. EK's, she's in trouble. What? EM opened the door and shook me. What happened? Tell me. Aunt, let's go check it out. They ran. I was left at the room. I was still grasping what's happening. I stayed in the room for a minute before I get out. Then I was shocked to see EK on the floor crying and EM pulling the hair of my sister. Everyone else are in panic. EM, stupid little brat, what on earth have gotten into your rotten brain to let you think that it's okay to hurt my kid? Aunt pushed away EM. Aunt, what are you doing? Stop it, she's just a kid. EM, who the hell do you think you are? You don't have kids and you can't have them, so you try to fill that void by borrowing our kids? But no matter what you do, you will never know what it feels to be a mom. Aunt slapped EM in the face really hard. Everyone stopped, even EK. Aunt, leave. I never want to see you again. EM drags EK away. EK does not want to stand, so she just let her body sweep the floor. Her limbs are still flailing in tantrums and crying out unrecognizable words. EM grabbed their things from the room and went out without saying a word. Aunt was pretty silent too, as she lets these guests out and closed the door behind. She slid down and slumped up as she covered her face with her hands. She's crying. Everyone came and hugged her. It was a very crushing moment and everyone was crying. Sis, I'm sorry, it's my fault. Aunt, no baby, don't worry, I saw what happened, it's not your fault. She stood up and wiped her tears. Aunt, okay everyone, let's stop crying. Don't you worry about your aunt, she's a strong woman and she can take it. How about we all just have ice cream? Everyone cheered. Kids, even with tears still flowing out of our eyes, our faces brighten up every time we hear ice creams. Aunt, just give me a minute, go to the dining table to wait for me, okay? We went to the dining room and waited for our aunt. She must have continued crying in the bathroom because it took a while. Though no one else seemed to notice, the time since they are all very busy telling me what I had missed. The boys even reenacting everything. I didn't saw what happened, but from the stories my sister and all of my cousins told me, I got the gist. EK was pulling the doll's hair and my sister is telling her to stop. EK threatened to pull away the rest of the head of the doll if she didn't let go. EK said if she can't have it, no one should. This was when sister immediately let go because she doesn't want the doll to die. EK fell on her butt. She was pulling so hard that when her sister let go, she was taken aback. Everyone watching began laughing so hard. She must have been humiliated by what happened. She started crying. That was when EM and aunt came and saw it. EM ran to her kid and asked her what happened. EK was wailing and pointing finger to my sister. EM immediately pulled my sister's hair and that was when I came in. Now, my aunt came back with a gallon of our favorite pistachio ice cream and everyone excitedly took a bowl and waited for her to fill it up. As we dug in our treat, she began to tell us her story for the first time. She had a miscarriage long ago for her should-be firstborn. After the operation, doctor said she won't be able to have kids anymore. But she loves kids, so she just poured her love for her nephews and nieces. She was teary-eyed as she was telling the story. Cousin 1, don't worry auntie, we can be your kids. Yeah, we don't like our mom, you should be our mom. And we can have ice cream every day. Everyone laughed, but my sister's still quiet. Hey baby, what's wrong? I'm worried about Caroline. Wait. I suddenly remembered what I did a while ago. When I was at the room and EM and aunt rushed to go see the commotion outside, I saw a doll's hair sticking out of EK's backpack. So I took the doll and hid it under the bed before I went out. I don't know why I did that, I just felt like I had to. I ran back to the room and took the doll under the bed. I showed it to my sister. Is this her? Caroline, you found it. Nice one. Where was it? We looked for it everywhere, but we can't find it. Me, saw it in EK's bag. Aunt began laughing. Well, she found her way back to where she belonged. My cousin's parents came shortly after. They are all really excited to tell them what just happened. My parents came by a little later too, together with the rest of our relatives. We all had a nice family reunion, even if we are missing one family that year. Crazy EM doesn't understand the concept of having a girlfriend and EK steals my sword. Hey guys, this happened during my second or third year of medical college. I was on the fencing team in the EP event. One day there was a sort of a tournament in the suburbs and I was one of the guys selected. We were each allowed to bring one guest and the college paid for the travel expenses. My girlfriend, yeah, she's still with me, was my guest since my parents were busy. The tournament finished and I'm sweaty and exhausted and there was no way I was going to brave the normal crowded coaches in the trains. Looking back at it, I should have done that. But since the college was paying, we went to the first class. Nothing special if you're thinking, just because the ticket is higher, there aren't big crowds, none of the amenities of the first class in the West. So, the scene is my girlfriend and I board the coach, and since I'm desperate to sit in the window and have some fresh air blown at my face, we chose to sit opposite a lady and her kid who didn't look out of the normal. But of course, looks are deceiving. Not a second has passed since I sat my tired ass that the lady opposite to us initiated conversation. I won't bother telling you the cast. EM to me. Hey, congratulations, I know it's your big day, but you shouldn't dress like that. I was in a t-shirt and jeans. Of course, the t-shirt was sticking to my chest, but nothing inappropriate. Not like there was anything for it to see. Me. I'm comfortable with what I dress in, thank you. I don't know what you are congratulating me for, by the way. EM. Don't mind me, I was just looking out for you. And I was congratulating you because obviously you got married to this lady today. Girlfriend. No, we are not married. What in the world made you think that? What? So why is he, points to me accusatively, sitting next to you? Me and girlfriend, because she is my friend. Both of us realized where this was going, so we didn't tell our true relation. But that's unnatural. What is? Well, you are boys, so your friends should be boys and you should only hang out with girls. Only hoes intermingle like that, you know? Wow, the lady took a whole weird meaning of intermingling. Me, annoyed. Well, I don't see anything wrong in it and neither does she. Please leave us alone. Well, you should see it's wrong. Move so your filthy ideas won't corrupt my children. GF, we have no obligation to move just because you want us to. Me, and there aren't so many seats for us to move together either. EM, how dare you? You shouldn't be together. It's not right. Only married couples are allowed to be together. That's the law. You, gesturing to me, can move alone or I will tell your parents about you too and they will beat you. Now, my parents and hers were totally fine with us being together and anyway, we were adults, so the threat didn't matter. Girlfriend, no. EM, what? You cannot order us around, do what you want. EM, you must listen to me, I'm an adult. Surprise woman, so am I. You cannot be older than 16 mostly. Listen, lady, I don't want this. We are not getting down before the last stop, and we're not going to move because of you. EM knows she's defeated, so she slowly calms down amid shrieks of how our relationship is inappropriate. I think this is it, so I doze off while girlfriend is awake. After a while I hear a scream and wake up with a jerk to EK trying to pull my sword back. I own 2 swords from girlfriend. I've kept it beside me since the tip of a sword blunted was poking me in the neck where I wore it over my shoulder and wouldn't let me sleep. Back then, before I could comprehend the situation, EK throws a tantrum, following which the EM gets up and literally slaps girlfriend screaming. EM, how dare you hurt my kid, you B? He only wanted to play with those shitty toys. One thing to remember is that though the tips of the swords are blunted, it hurts very badly if used on bare skin. That's why the tournament was allowed only to the people who had proper protective equipment, which I had in another bag. However, I was too shocked for words and girlfriend slaps EK back, and they begin a fight that looks like Larry and the Monkey in the night at the museum. Scream at me, cuss at me, I'll stay calm. I'm not easily provoked, but if you physically assault someone close to me, it's the last straw. I get between the two women and somehow get my girlfriend to sit down to prevent herself from getting hurt, pick up my sword bag, which is on the floor, and take out my baby. I ran my fingers over it, bent the tip a bit, and make some stabs in the air while humming a La Marseillaise. Then I gave the EM the dirtiest death glare I could muster. EM is frozen, wide-eyed looking at me intentionally, narrowly missing her face. EM, you won't. The train pulls into a small station. There are no borders, so I do my piece de resistance and make a basic feint towards the EM. It didn't take more than that. Before I know it, the EM is fleeing the train with EK in tow and gets down at the desolate station. As the train starts to leave, the EM gives us a killing look, as right under her nose, I pull in GF for a kiss. The end. EM hits me with her car, blames it on me and assaults me. After yelling some stories about my past, I have now brought all of you to the present. And by the present, I mean yesterday. So technically, still in the past, my head hurts. Anyways, I was walking home from a friend's house and on the way back I was walking close to the curb, but not exactly next to it. I wasn't focusing since I was listening to music and suddenly I saw a car go onto part of the pavement and a side mirror hit me in the gut and it hurt bad. I was trying to catch my breath by leaning on the wall opposite, and that's when she stepped out of the car, showing all her ugly glory. The conversation went as follows. EM, what do you think you're doing? Me coughing. You hit me with your car. EM, you broke my side mirror. You have to pay for that. Me, you went onto the pavement, hit me with it, and you expect me to pay? That's when she walked up to me and punched me in my gut, right where she hit me with her car. Punched me multiple times, rings and all. I swear I caught up blood. She then noticed my phone and tries to take it. EM, if you're not going to pay, I'll just take your phone and bracelet as a compensation. This crossed the line. My phone is one thing, but my bracelet is another. That bracelet holds so much value to me. Those who have been reading my stories for a while know that I am trans. And this bracelet is one that I got from my parents while they were in Tunisia and says Laura in Arabic. I love this bracelet. I resisted as much as I could, all the while screaming, and that's when I saw another woman, who will be known as Hero, push her away from me. EM, he took my daughter's phone and bracelet from her. I saw her daughter in the car. She could not be older than 8 and again, misgendering me. Hero, I saw everything. Turns to me, are you okay? Me, still coughing, I think so. Although I did cut up blood not too long ago. Hero, what's your name? Laura? I'll call an ambulance. Turns to EM, I suggest you leave before I make you. EM, but he... Hero, now. The EM left. I went to the hospital. I didn't have any serious injuries, but she left a massive purple bruise on my stomach. While at the hospital, Hero said that she took a pic of her registration plate and will report her to the police. We exchanged phone numbers and she stayed with me until I could leave the hospital, which was late last night. Still feeling in pain, but it's not as bad as what it was. So those were the stories for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, a like would be highly appreciated. It really does help my channel out. Also, if you enjoyed this and want to stay up to date on the latest videos, then don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for listening, and I will see you in the next video.